everybody, and welcome back to Archangulus Gaming. Archangulus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Frostbite Redux scenario. Alright guys, as you can see, I have brought everything back from the base where we found the full-on refinery, so basically, mining base, I think it is. And I've placed everything that we've got so far into this large cargo container, and as you can see, we have tons of things that we can, we've got, we can use, etc. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this episode down into two parts. Hopefully we'll do both of them, but I'm going to start off with a bit of base building to get the defences up and trucking for the inevitable assault. And before I get to the second one, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us a nice comment below. Your subscriptions and your likes, they help the algorithm to help others to find this channel, and it also helps you as well. So please do remember to subscribe, and do remember to hit that like button. Alright guys, now the second part of the episode is I'm going to try and build a flyer for us, so make things a hell of a lot easier in the long run. We've also got, as you can see, we've got a ton of materials. We've got it's in ore form. We've got uranium, we've got iron, we've got magnesium, we've got gold, some stone, some nickel. I think I may have missed a few other bits and pieces, but oh yeah, even some scrap. Sorry, I forgot about the scrap. Anyway, so we've got some stuff we can actually use. So I was thinking, as the landing pad is not actually connected to the garage in any way, shape or form, we're going to have to do a lot of running back and forth to actually build the actual defences on the landing pad. So I think what we're going to do is drill out this wall, and hopefully we'll have the space that we need to actually be able to put a refinery in here. Maybe a lot easier than I thought. Because look at that, it's connected already to these hydrogen tanks. I mean, we could theoretically build it out of the side of here, or we could just plonk it on top for now and have a full-on refinery on top of there, but it's not going to look pretty, it's not going to look right. So yeah, let's build this out of the side. I'm not really fussed about our rating with the space pirates and all that. Honestly, if I hadn't checked it out, I wouldn't have put that hole in the side of the building there. But we can always fill that back in. We can always place a block there or something. But yeah, there we go. So we've got access there. So let's get a I always lose them. It's probably right in front of my face, and I've gone past them. Yeah, there we are. Dirt. And right. So first of all, yeah, let's get that refinery in place. We could use the industrial, but let's just use a standard refinery for now. So we get that refinery in there. We're going to have to drill out some more of this to actually be able to put some of the other blocks in. Let's get the assembler in here as well. Yeah, we'll have the assembler like that. Then that way... Oops. Easy to do. Do it all the time. There we go. And then that's in place for us quite nicely. Yeah, okay. Actually, let's change that block into a ramp. Oops. Makes it a little easier for us to get in and out. I'll grab some O2 as well while we're at it. Okay, we'll start with the assembler. Oh, excuse me. There's a lot less. But getting these two buildings in place first, that's going to help us in the long run because of the fact that once we get these in place, we'll be able to build anything. After doing so many campaigns using the build and repair system mod, doing it this way seems take a while. Oh, that was me going to have a sip of coffee while I was doing, but looks like it had other ideas. So while I'm doing this, guys, I do hope you guys are doing well, that you're all okay, that everything is going well with yours. I mean, about a week ago, I did a stupid. I was at work, I trapped my fingers in between some slats of a trader door. Fortunately, I still have my fingers. Yeah, could have lost them. I mean, how silly am I? But you live and learn, huh? Right, there we go. Finally, got everything. So, that's those two buildings done. Oh, listen to that. Hey. Okay, so we're going to need to get quickly now then the yield module in place. Do you remember we picked up a yield module? I'm going to place down 2 of these. There we go, that's 1 down. Don't have enough superconductors for the next one. So that's why I wanted the assembler. Is so that we could do superconductors, a load of them. But then also at the same time we have the facility to also build some speed modules on the side of the, at least one speed module on the this time around the snow can there. Get that made up. There we go. So let's go to the refinery here. Let's get that gold ore going.
Energy critical.
Hopefully that means, yeah, there we go. Heard it click in. Don't know if you guys heard that click in, and then it started to yeah, make the superconductors that we need to be able to make the next yield module. Come on, energy. Boom, there we go. Close enough, good enough. Hey, there we go, look at that. I mean, ideally, really, we need some more gold. There we have it. Okay, so that's all processing. I doubt we're going to get much more gold. Okay, let's have a look into this. Refinery, yeah, we've gone through all of the available gold. We've got one at least. Although I think I saw, saying that, I think I saw another one at that base that was in between us and the that mining base. I mean, I could go and have a look, but I think one guild module is going to be okay. So, let's see, what do we need? So we need 6 of the path. What do we need in terms of defences? Now, we've already got one missile launcher parked nicely right there. And from actually having to hack this connector, I found that those are connected, but there ain't much else connected. So, okay, let's have a look at what we can do down here. Let's see, that's connected to the connector. There ain't much else connected. So, let's see. I mean, if we were to, I know we're going to get another Gatling vehicle. We can park that and the other one here with the shield deck facing outwards. If we were to maybe take out this panel here, put in another missile launcher in there, and another missile launcher here, and then maybe get like an extension out to about here-ish, and then pull it out to here and here for a pair of Gatling guns. Whoa! More of a drop than I expected. Oh, hello. Gatling gun ammo. Huh. Hadn't seen that box before. Okay, so based on that, we want to get rid of that panel there and then start building out from there. Interesting. Alright. So let's go and get some internal plate. I really should have brought some with me so that we can start this venture. Because I don't think we're going to need much more than a couple of missile launchers and where the hell am I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need much more than a couple of Gatling guns and a few missile launchers. If we've got a ship as well, you know, we arm it with some long-range weaponry, I think we should be fine. You know, in theory, of course. Alright, so if we go here, go conveyor junction, click on that, we'll add all this in. Mouse button. There we go. So we'll get 8 of them. Get all the components we need. Let's run back over. Whoops. I think anything more than the defences I'm suggesting here I think it's just simply just going to be overkill, you know, in the extreme. So we'll bring that out like that. Slap in a T-piece. We have that like that. There we have it. That will be the connections to the two Gatling turrets. So let's start welding that up. I think I'm going to have to go on top of that. Let's get rid of these and start actually seeing what we need. That one's good. Then what we can do, we can just take off the conveyors, get to the uprights, put the conveyor junctions back in, and then build the Gatling turrets on top. Simple as, really. Why do I keep losing my way? The other day I was running around this base, you know, knowing exactly where I was going. But today, I don't know. It's like my head ain't in it. They're saying that I'm incredibly tired. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had a good night's sleep. But then I do a very physical job. You know, very, very heavy stuff that we move in the warehouse. So, yeah. To use the quote from Young Justice, not exactly feeling the Asta this morning. Alright. So, still need some more parts. Probably because I'm carrying around like a small arsenal. Yeah, that's the problem. Alright, tell you what we're going to do. Let's drop off. We'll pull things out. We'll drop them off in an ATV. And then we'll go and... yeah, there we go. We can then just drive around. Sort it all out in one hit. Or at least most of it anyway. Actually, that's a good point. Good point. Okay. So, in terms of what we need two of those. So let's get all of everything, absolutely everything, before we go back there. I mean, this is obviously just for the junctions at the moment. We use the inventory in the seat. Okay, so that's all the components for that. Now, we're building two Gatling turrets on top of it. So we grab as much as we can. Let's see if we can grab everything. Hopefully we can grab everything. Nah, not everything, but at least most of it anyway. So let's get up there. Not sure what whether any of these components I've currently got on me are going to be any useful, but I don't have anywhere to put them right now. So except for there, actually, come to think of it. Hey. All right. Let's see. We'll go with. No, we'll go with the interior plate. Let's get all the interior plate in place first. At least that's most of it, anyway. I mean, doing this way does have its perks. I mean, you know. A lot more control over what you're doing. You know, you get that sense of accomplishment of actually being able to build the structures. That's the word I'm looking for here. Please tell me I'm going to have to drop down there. And then getting out is going to be an absolute pain. Oh, snap. Alright. Gonna have to build a structure for that. Not exactly a problem. Just unexpected. So let's put this back in. And we can sort of like just go from there, really, I guess. Won't let me take from there. Okay. Right, at least that's those in place. We'll use some of that sheet steel. And we'll just create something here just to be able to there, maybe? Yeah, I'm able to get that tube anyway, so that's the best part of it. So what we'll do is we'll do that. It's the curved one. And they're all good. Okay. At least that gives us access. Oh, come on. Up the stairs, please. Come on. It's like one of those days, you know, where you know what you need to do, but you just can't do it. Alright, there we go. Okay, quicker path down. Got the job done. It wasn't exactly the best way of doing it, not by a long shot. I mean, but it got the job done, which is what I was aiming at here. And talk of aiming, let's get some turrets in place now. One down, and one we need to get some more parts for. Alright, so while we're at it, let's plan ahead. Not exactly my strong suit, I know, but hey, let's try it anyway. Okay, so we're going to need probably 2 conveyor blocks. So let's add this in. So yeah, 2 conveyor blocks. I'm using middle mouse button. I'm hovering over this icon using middle mouse button. This is a new thing I've just recently relearnt. You know, it is sometimes you get so involved and then you come back and it's like, oh, I accidentally done this. How did I do that? Oh, yeah, I did this. And it's nice sometimes coming back to those sort of things. Anyway, yes, so as I was saying.
Energy low.
Yeah, but the only other thing we're going to need is probably 1 more missile turret and yeah, we'll throw in an assault cannon on this one. I mean, ideally I would love to use an artillery turret, but those you need a good source of uranium. I mean, I'm sure if I was to maybe use the ore detector mod, I'd probably be able to find that, but let's go with what we've got, rather than dreaming about what we don't have. Okay, so that's that. Let's head back for the components we need. Funny, I've got more control going in reverse than I do actually going forward. Funny but true story actually, that when cars were being invented, they actually originally were going to actually have some certain models where actually the steering was actually in the back, but they then decided against it because of they thought that they had more control from the front. But I don't think that's true. That there was more control from using front wheel steering, but I mean, I like driving driving counterbalance years ago when I could, and I actually found that my control in turning was actually far better with the steering actually being in the back than it was in the front. Oh, really? 300 components. Oh, Soul Cannon needs so many parts. Alright, so maybe this is something we might have to come back for more. Alright. Come on, turn. Thank you. Huh? What did I hit? Right, so we're back with all of our bits and pieces. Let's see what we can finish this now. Okay. That's that there. Alright, okay.
Inventory full.
Up. Alright, we're probably going to have to use the seat maybe for this. Nope, can't do it with it pinning there. I tell you what, let's... Yeah, we'll just drop that for now. All right, yeah, because we've got those components down there. Stupid. Okay. So let's get that in there. That in there. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go. Get the parts for that. Oh, excuse me. 19 to steel. Okay. Did not mean to go into the driver's seat. Alright. Okay, so we're a few interiors short by the looks of it. Yeah, because there's none in there. And nada in there. Right, so that's just literally those. That is that done. And then we can place in our other oh, need some steel plate for this. Okay. So, one missile launcher. And yeah, that way around for the artillery. Let's get the missile launcher done first. Actually, let's just grab everything. I think it'll be faster. So there's one of these built. Where is it? There it is. I'm hoping this might share. No, it doesn't look like it is. So there we go. So we've got that shared out. Oops. Oh, I can be my own worst enemy sometimes. Okay. No, let's take the truck. That'll do nicely there. Oh, I didn't blueprint the assault turret to get the remaining bits and pieces that we need. There we go. Not sure whether actually some of that stuff was actually in my inventory. Now I think on it. Oh, hold on. Drop that in there. I find it incredible actually. On the surface of Triton, we can't breathe. You go into the caves and yet we can breathe. Okay, 19 interior plates, 2 interior plates, and 16 computers. Looking through this, I agree that that is not in there at all. So, double check that. So that's 21 interior, 16 computers. And that is all we need just to be able to get the defences built. Now I think what I'm going to do for speed's sake, normally though if you're playing this scenario they want you to use the all of the well, they don't want you to use the mods, really. But in this scenario, though, I'm probably going to utilise the ore detection mod to find some more magnesium. Probably don't need that amount. How am I going to get up there? Actually, that is intrinsically it's built, so I don't really need to build that one. Yeah, when we get under there, I'd have to take apart the rocket launcher to be able to get to it, so we won't even bother with that. So, let's swap out the components. Best not to get stuck on the wheels. Yeah, it looks like I had some components left over. So there we go, one artillery, one assault turret, sorry. I mean, look at that. Like something out of World War II. Okay, so at least we've got the basics done. So at least we can say that is as it's meant to be. So what I'm going to do now is carefully drive back, because I can see the square root of diddly bloody squat. Let's turn around. I'll be able to see where I'm going this way. Oh, we're there anyway. I must have crossed the bridge and not even realised I crossed the bridge. Let's get that out. We'll throw those back into here. Oops. Here even. We'll start again from nothing. We've got plenty of sheet steel, so we've got more than ample to be able to build a small ship. So let's clear this out for now. Counter tools. Grab all of them. Get some landing gear in there. Some light armor block to begin with. We're going to make something small. We're not going to make something huge. Yeah, because frankly, there is a 0 point. We are going to need some way of being able to access this thing. Oops. That. Get small blocks again. Ha! Okay, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it. Why aren't you connecting on? It doesn't. It's like it doesn't want me to do this at all. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Now we can actually start. Really? Okay. Distance thing. So give it a little bit of room to be able to place things down. Right, let's add some batteries in here. Right. Now for this, I'm going to start actually with the weapons, because that's going to be my primary focus. Is how we're going to defend ourselves. That's going to then denote where everything else goes. So rocket launchers are a must. Where's the back of this? There. Basically, the idea is I want to be able to inflict maximum amount of damage from as far away as is humanly possible. Hence why I'm also including a railgun. Not going to use all of the weapons all at the same time, but I would use them in concert with each other based on where my foe is. I think that will be enough. More than enough, actually. So, I'm adding a few more batteries now because of the fact that I know, as sure as eggs are eggs, that ain't going to be nearly enough for what I want to do. This is just a ramp system, just to be able to get up on top of it. Oops. If I get it right. Rather than trying to build a large grid variant, just to be able to get on top of it, I might as well build something out of the small grid. There we go. Right, let's start with that. We need to be able to get it to properly magnetize down. Doesn't really do that. There we go. So it should be more than enough. To house all of that. Like I say, I'm not going to make anything too fancy dancy. I'm not going to... It's going to be as lightweight as possible. Prefer the fighter cockpit for a number of reasons. I'm not going to add in like loads of I'm not going to add in like loads of systems that I don't really need. I'm just going to need it long enough to be able to take down whatever survives the initial barrage. Construction components to build that. Okay. We will go with that then. Up there. Okay. Going to need some gyroscopes because otherwise we are not going to be able to turn at all. Now, where am I going to hold these up? Hold these up in here. So I'm going to add in, just the two, because I can't get that one in there anyway, as well. So I think we'll just stick with the two. It should be more than ample for this. Right, we are going to need some conveyor systems. We're going to need a connector. We are also going to need somewhere to store ammo. Okay, interior plate now. Don't have any. Gone past it. There we go. That'll do for now. Just the two. Just to be able to throw that in place. Right, well that's basically the starters of our ship. I think it's now time to actually start putting this thing together and actually bringing it to life, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a connector somewhere, have it connect up to the base so that it can charge up, and then whilst it's charging up we can then go and get the remaining data containers. And sort of work from there, I guess.
Energy low.
I'm always running it low. I'm in the middle of something I'm want to do. I always run out of energy. Right in the middle of it. Alright. Actually, got an idea. Large grid. Where are they? That's the one. Oh, not what I had in mind. Useful, but not what I had in mind. Tell you what, let's clear that out for now. We're at the passenger seat. Yeah, now we've got somewhere to sit down, connect up, recharge, and then we can get back to it. Simple yet effective way of just simply being able to charge up. Can't remember where I learnt that trick. Was it Splitsy or was it somebody else? It was somebody else actually this time around. Ah, there we go. So we'll get back up there, we'll grab those components again and see if we can finish this off. actually we do need to actually make some of these parts. I think I am actually running out of bits. Or the bits that I need for this build anyway. Nothing else, so yeah. I was right. Okay, so this is going to take a finite amount of time because there being so much to make in terms of the power cells. So let's get some of the other subsystems built. Starting with the weapons. Actually, why am I going all the way in there when I could do that? Alright, so I am going to need to get some gold for a load of superconductors. Alright, well, let's do what we can first with this lot. Right, so it's just literally now the superconductors that need to be to be made even. Tripping over my own tongue there. Not good. This is fun. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll convert this flyer into something that's useful for, I don't know, quickly extracting those containers. Maybe I really haven't thought this through. I have a feeling we've got a snowstorm on the way. these can be made. No more components. Okay. Why am I not getting those? Weird that it didn't manufacture them in the first place.
Energy low.
Okay, so other than the railgun, that's the ship already starting to form. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go away. I'm going to finish off some of the basic preparations for this ship. I'm also going to see what stuff we've got that we can then break apart, turn into munitions to be able to put into our various guns, turrets, missile launchers, etc. We're going to also need to do the same with this ship as well. It's going to need its munitions, so I think what I'm going to then do is I'm going to add in the mod for the ore detector to increase its range. I know technically it's a bit of a cheat, but I think it's going to be the easiest way of being able to do this for us to, well, for you guys to see what I'm doing. So from there, that's going to give me plenty of time to be able to get these ships built, put together. The ships also going to need propulsion as well, so I'm going to add that in. And we'll then continue on with the campaign as soon as possible. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, seeing me fumble around like I have this morning. I apologise, but I hope you guys will join me next time on Archangulus Gaming, and we will continue the Frostbite campaign. Thank you guys, catch you later, bye for now.